You know what we really need, folks, nowadays that we haven't got in a very long time? A nice, good old-fashioned, clean, fun action movie, because let's be honest, we've been without those for the past few years. And in replacement, we just seem to get movies that just break the laws of physics. I'm looking at you, Furious 7. Seriously, you can't stomp on a building and make it collapse in half. Fuck you, Vin Diesel, that's not possible. But yeah, gladly I did get to see something a bit different when it comes to action movies, when I went to see recently a movie called The Man From U.N.C.L.E, a movie that was directed by Guy Ritchie and stars Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer, and is also based off of the 1960s television show of the exact same name. The Man From U.N.C.L.E is a Cold War spy thriller set in the 1960s and focuses on an American agent and a Russian agent who are forced to work together despite differing ideologies and possible increase of tension given that it's American will have to work with a Russian to take down this group of terrorists who have suddenly gained the ability to build as much nuclear weapons as they can, thus causing more destruction upon the world. And so we have our movie. If you watch this, you'll kind of be reminded of the old school 1960s action and spy movies, for example James Bond. This did remind me a lot of the James Bond movies, except I guess this kind of took a bit more of a comedic approach towards spy movies, so I'm guessing somewhere along the lines of Johnny English and Austin Powers movies. Another film this does kind of remind me of is The Avengers. I mean this because when the Avengers first meet, when Nick Fury first assembles them together, they absolutely hate each other, but when they finally work together to stop Loki, they are unstoppable and they work fantastically as a team. This film relies on that premise as well, but when they work together, they are incredible. They will stop at nothing to make sure that what they need to do is done, and done perfectly. I mean, to be fair though, with this movie, it's an American and a Russian forced to work together in the Cold War. There's gonna be a bit of tension, given the fact that they almost blew each other up. But however, there were some times where it just seemed like the film was just all over the place. For example, the main characters could be in an important scene in one room in 1 minute, and the next minute would just be a complete flashback to how they got there in the first place. This really just bugged the living hell out of me, but frankly this didn't actually do anything to affect the storyline and it didn't throw anything off of the focus of the film. But I do think this could have easily just been removed from the film and we could have just done without it, but thankfully it didn't really have that much of a negative impact because the rest of the film I actually really liked. But in the end guys, like I said, I thought this was a fantastic film. It was so good to see something fresh and new at the cinema when it comes to this style of action movies, so I decided to give The Man From U.N.C.L.E a B-. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review. As you may have noticed, I haven't actually done a review for The Gift and Pixels yet. Don't worry, they're going to be coming on later on in the week. I'm hoping to get them up before Saturday, which is when my review for Sinister 2 comes out. I'm really hoping that's going to be a good movie. I loved the first one. I thought it was one of the creepiest movies I've ever watched. So hopefully Sinister 2 is going to be good. Let's hope so. Also, I've just realised I've not actually done my reviews for Inside Out and Mission Impossible Rogue Nation yet. Don't worry, those are coming as well. Hopefully I'll get them done by the end of this month. But other than that, thank you for watching this review. I've been Tartarus Pictures, and I will see you later. Good night.